Doctors are finding that pneumonia can be a complication of COVID-19. When the infection progresses to a patient's lungs, it can cause pneumonia, and from there, recovery can become even tougher. WRTV's Troy Washington spoke with a woman who explains sometimes the symptoms are not obvious.
I didn't know, you can have horrible pneumonia with no cough. And this COVID, it's bionic. It's weird.
ELAINE Robbins says her husband is battling COVID-19 pneumonia, something experts say that they're seeing more and more of in patients.
Her husband, Mark, appeared to be fine at first.
November 10th, he came home from work just with a headache and was tired. But I mean, that's him half the time. Comes home, it's tired with a headache. But he's like, I really don't feel good.
In a matter of a few weeks, this family's life has been flipped upside down by the coronavirus.
So he was just so tired. He could not get up, but we didn't know that was because his oxygen levels were dangerously low. He could barely walk when we got him to the hospital. If they said we had waited any longer, he would have died. And then he's just gone downhill.
For this mother and wife, it hurts to see the love of her life suddenly fighting for his life.
My 3 daughters, it's their dad, it's my husband. I mean, there's a good chance they're going to lose their dad and I'm going to lose my husband.
Doctors are still learning about COVID-19 pneumonia, but they say in patients with the diagnosis, usually both lungs are affected instead of just one.
When it does ravage your lungs, it's like a tornado.
Even though she says doctors have called her husband's situation dire, she's not losing hope and still believes a miraculous recovery can happen. Working for you, Troy Washington, WRTV.
Last week, Mark received convalescent plasma, and according to the family, in the last 2 days, he's been steadily showing signs of improvement, although he is still on a ventilator.